Okay, I'm going to try this video again because it got taken down. And I'm going to have to use code terms, guys. So this video is about the term NYCs, except for instead of a Y, it's a P. Okay? And I'm going to have to use codes and terms here because my other one got taken down. So I'm going to try my best here. So that term is fake. It's not a real term. It's a term that was derived from specific nasty little fuckers who have a set of files that they have. And in those files, we found out that they did a lot of stuff. That's my foot, by the way. Okay. Don't want to freak people out because I'm usually not laying down like this when I make my videos. So I don't know what the fuck's in the background. It's my tootsies. Anyway. Yeah. So since we see those files, right, we learned that they planted a lot of stories on Reddit and other pages to incite certain emotions within people. And what they're trying to do with the term NYC, except for Y to P, is dehumanize people, our fellow humans, to get us to dehumanize people so we feel more justified harming them. Because if we can justify that they're not actually fully human, then it's no big deal if we harm them or whatever it is, right? That's basically what it is. That's a slippery slope of what they're trying to lead you down. So it's the same thing with the reptilian stories. Same thing. They are trying to incite violence. They're trying to incite emotions within you to terrify you, make you feel out of control, and that these lizard people are going to suck your blood like vampires. Okay. All right. Now, here's the thing, children. Technically, all dimensions exist. Technically, that does exist. All the things we're talking about exists. Even NYCs with a P exist. Not in this dimension, though. And you know who did a number on us? What do I always say? Miss Dolores Cannon. Now, she had a lot of good stuff. But one of the things that she said was that there are background souls. That they're not real people. She was wrong. Okay? That is not right. Wrong-o. Now, the thing is that it feels that way, that these people are fake or they're not real, because they are doing things or behaving in ways that feel non-human. And that is due to extreme neglect, abuse, and trauma. These people have been systematically neglected on an intellectual and nurturing level. Because when you have intellectuals around you who can actually nurture you, you actually develop into the most beautiful, gorgeous human being ever. Because our brains require many, many things in order to function, and they are actually doing so many things that make our brains dysfunctional. And then we have maladaptive behaviors, which is what we see in people that we refer to as NYCs with a P in the middle instead of a Y. So we need to stop dehumanizing people, okay? And we need to get away from that term because it's naughty and it's not right. Okay? And, we do need to humanize everybody. Everybody has a soul. Everybody has a consciousness. Everybody is a fractal of God. Everybody's going to New Earth. Everybody can heal. Promise. Promise, promise. Now, here's the only thing that's going to differ between an NYC with a P in the middle instead of a Y and somebody like us or like even my parents, for example. It's just whatever. It's just their healing time. That's it. That's the only difference between us and them. Is that they're going to take a little longer to heal. That's it. Doesn't mean they can't. Doesn't mean they're not capable. Doesn't mean they won't. Okay? And I see that a lot. A lot of people are like, but what about the really weird ones, Lauren? Like the Appalachian, mountain people who inbreed and all that. Well, we're going to take care of it, okay? When the aliens come down, they have these little density scanners and scan your density. And if you're in a really low density, which they've agreed to, also, the thing is, the reason why they are that way is because they're young souls. And the young souls are running it. And it's supposed to be how the native indigenous culture had things running things, which is the older souls and the shamans are running shit. And they're keeping these people in fucking line, but that is not what's happening. And so because of that, that's what we're seeing right now. 111 on the clock as I say this. 555. So we just need to switch it around, okay? That's it. And you'd be surprised what incentive, nurturing, not being in survival, proper medical care, all these things that these people have been deeply neglected on their entire lives will do for a human. It's very surprising. So, again, there's like certain conditions and environments that we need in order to... That's why it doesn't seem conceptually plausible right now, because we need a lot of stuff in order to create those conditions, and we are doing the exact opposite of that. So, yes, I understand that people's limiting beliefs are really hitting the roof here with this one. But let me tell you, we got to break... Charlie and Chocolate Factory, glass. When Grandpa Joe and they shoot out, that's what I get. Because with your own brains, because that's what the aliens are going to provide for us. They're going to come down here and whoop people's asses into shape so that we, can have that environment and ready to go for people. So people don't have to stress about, they're going to try to take as much stress off of our plates as humanly possible. They are saying the biggest stress is switching the society and rewiring our brains. And that is very stressful. As somebody who's been doing it here for a minute, bro. It's not a walk in the fucking park, my friends. Especially if it depends how long and what kind of neglect and abuse you've been through, kind of a thing. Even if you haven't been through that, the programming alone is, that kind of shit. So that is how I feel about that term. Anything, reptilians too, I'm not a big fan of that shit. Now, here's the thing about them reptilians, okay? You guys are technically right. Technically, in a different dimension, they are reptilians, but not in this one, okay? So that's when we need to start sticking into this dimension. Granted, I do go off into the seventh occasionally and channel with our future selves coming to get us, which is the aliens. They're not coming to get us. They're coming to help us. We are not... I have been told that we will be able to visit off this planet. That's why I am kind of laughing at this Artemis thing right now. Because I'm like, oh my God, if humans think that's like cool, like just wait. Because we're gonna get to go to whole other planets with different species and shit. Like going and seeing the moon is gonna be like a regular thing in the future, I'm being told. Fascinating. I'm excited for that. I'm like, yes. I mean, there's enough to explore on this planet alone. So again, that's gonna be like a really advanced thing, because we need to explore the planet we're on, but also we get to go to other ones and stuff. And that's gonna be part of the God keeps calling it an incentivization package. He kind of is like, it's kind of like a severance package, if you know what that is from jobs and shit. He's saying that he's sending in an incentivization severance package from the Matrix, and that is like full healing, full rest, happiness, joy, rewiring, all this shit. So people are going to freak out at first, but then they're going to quickly realize it's going to be amazing. Even the people who have to rewire and be on soft lockdown, people are going to be so fucking happy that they don't have to go to useless jobs that they don't fucking like anymore, and that their kids are going to be fucking taken care of. So again, there's going to be like a lot of good. It's going to be scary at first again, but it's only just at first. That's it. Then it's going to be chill, bro. Because they got good stuff, so hopefully I don't get this video taken down or community guideline. I'm going to wait maybe 2 weeks to post this because I'm in like this hot zone right now. But they still denied my other shit. And I'm thinking it's because I said the stuff about Epstein and stuff, not just the NYC with the P thing. I think it's because, but that's so stupid because other people are saying the same shit. So I'm like, whatever. We'll see. I'll try again.